What is up, everybody? Eagles down 20-3, halftime live. Me and Shane. Guys? If you're watching this live, please be sure to comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Shane at Shane Happ NFL on X. What's up, Shane?
What's up, Dibes? Just enjoying another first half of watching Kenny Pickett play football. I'm living for Tanner McKee.
Yeah, that's been the take every single halftime show so far this preseason. Let's talk quick takeaways so far. I didn't think Kenny Pickett was that bad, which to me was a complete surprise. I think there has been some nice moments from the Eagles' offensive line, but overall the offense has been very bad on defense. Watching that Vic Fangio scheme without their starters is like watching the love child of Gannon, Desai, and Patricia, man. It has been brutal. There was an illegal contact that took away an interception from Tristan McCullum. I thought the Eagles' defensive backs were playing way too far off the line of scrimmage. Vikings wide receivers were picking up easy 5 yards over and over and over again. Painful to watch Josh Jobe play 10 yards off. Somewhere I'm sure Sean Desai is smiling and nodding. And I thought there was just way too many penalties. I hope Vic Fangio tears these guys a new one at the break. Shane, what's your take?
Yeah, I mean, that touchdown that Josh Jobe gives up, I don't love playing that far off the ball. If you're going to do it, your first step can't be back with your outside foot. You're immediately beat on any in-breaking route. That's the easiest throw in the world. That technique's all wrong. Cooper DeJean is like inches away from giving up 2 touchdowns in this game. You can tell, and we talked about that. It sucks that he got hurt and missed a lot of training camp in the preseason. He's acclimating to speed of play and knocking the rust off, so I'm not concerned by that. But yeah, it's been rough for the secondary. It looks like shades of last year. Like their last touchdown they scored, first down, wide open guy, and Jaren Hall misses the throw. Second down, wide open guy, and Jaren Hall misses the throw. Third down, wide open guy, but this time he hits it for the touchdown. I mean, man, not to jump ahead, but my halftime adjustment is get Matt Patricia off the sideline.
I love it. I'm trying my best not to overreact here, Shane, but this is what we do. There's a lot of slop on the field. None of these players are really going to be making an impact, although I will get to one player that I think played the entire half and did absolutely nothing on defense. Guys, again, if you're watching, comment with us. Philly Sports Go Boom says, if I got to watch Josh Jobe or Eli Ricks give up another touchdown or big catch, I'm going to lose it. Malik says, pathetic defense. 2023 PTSD secondary out there. Tristan McCullum has looked really good. I think if there's one – I think there's been 2 guys on defense that have looked really good, and we'll talk about it. Tristan McCullum looks great. Let's start on offense. Kenny Pickett in the first half, 6 of 9 for 58 yards. Had a couple drops by his guys. I don't know about you, Shane, but I'm seeing a little more zip on his passes in week 3. I saw him move the ball more than 10 yards down the field. I was blown away. Quick take on Kenny Pickett's performance in the half?
Yeah, I mean, it looks better. He's not getting immediately murdered by the Patriots starting pass rushers against the backup offensive line, which is one of the things that we said. I mean, he's not going to look as bad with the Eagles starters as he did in the preseason, so it tells you a lot about how his preseason has gone, that he played the first half in the third preseason game, but I think you had to do that to try to get him a little bit of confidence, and he played fine. I jokingly tweeted out the Vikings' 4th string quarterback led him to 20 points, and the Eagles' backup led him to 3. Who's really the QB factory? But I thought Pickett played fine overall.
Yep. Let's move to running back. Tyrion Davis-Price had some nice runs, but that fumble was kind of brutal. He's going to have a tough time making this roster. Any takes on the running backs?
Yeah, nobody that's played today is making the roster.
Yeah. E.J. Jenkins, only 2 catches for 9 yards. Paris Campbell does have 2 catches for 34 yards. Joseph Ngata, again, shows why he's probably not going to make this roster. He just cannot separate off the line of scrimmage. I have no takes for the receivers as well.
Yeah, same. I don't really have a lot there. It's good to see Paris Campbell on the field. I don't know if he'll make the roster or not, but his chances were significantly hurt by his injury. So I'm glad he's healthy. He might be like a wide receiver 5, 6 for them. I don't know how many they're going to keep.
Yeah. Let's go to defense. Obviously, the main storyline in this one was Cooper DeJean getting out there for the first time. It was sloppy. You saw him miss time a blitz. You saw that illegal contact take away an interception from McCollum. Not exactly what you wanted to see, but I'm not going to overreact. Any thoughts on Cooper DeJean?
Yeah, it wasn't a great performance. I wouldn't overreact. It's his first action in weeks. And that's why we said when he got hurt, that cost him the chance to win that starting nickel role. He's going to start the year as a backup, a role player, and he may earn some more time, but the Eagles are afforded that luxury right now.
And then we get to Nolan Smith, and this is back-to-back-to-back first halves, really not doing anything on the football field. I'm going to skim through the stats. Nolan Smith has 1 tackle, and I feel like he's been out there pretty much every single snap in the first half. Shane, is this an overreaction about Nolan Smith? Should I just pump the brakes a little bit, or is it officially time to get worried that he's not a first-round talent?
No, it's not an overreaction. Nolan Smith should lose snaps to Jalix Hunt. I don't know what Nolan Smith brings to the table at this point. He is entirely unwilling to even attempt to throw a pass rush counter move. And when you're going, he's rushing against an offensive guard playing out of position at a backup offensive guard playing out of position at tackle. And all he tries to do is run around the edge every time. That's the easiest thing in the world to stop if it's all you have. So he doesn't have a pass rush move. He cannot drop into coverage. I don't know what he brings to the table at that point. Yeah, he's good in the run game and he's got a high motor, but I don't think Nolan Smith's not playing much this year. Jalix Hunt will play more snaps than Nolan Smith.
He looks like just a much better fit for Vic Fangio's defense, and we've seen it every single week so far this preseason. It is what it is. Somewhere David's going to see this and start flipping tables. But anyway, Barbara says these games should be free to attend. This is like watching an NBA Summer League game where it's just awful. Hindsight 2020, Sam Laporta Wolf. Any other defensive takes? I mean, Julian Okwara has been everywhere, at least. I mean, it's the 3rd preseason game. You're not really looking for team performance. You're looking for individual performance. Okwara had a sack. He's kind of looked nice. Tristan McCullum has looked really solid so far. Anyone else to give a shout out?
Yeah, Thomas Booker I highlighted a lot last week. I think he's continued to play well. And Oren Burks had a really good couple of plays where he stopped a screen. He slipped to offensive lineman and got a screen tackle. And I tweeted the clip. I know the running back started to slip before he got there, but it's the body control he had to get in a position to make the play. I thought that was good. So Oren Burks has had some good plays as well. Tristan McCullum should make this roster.
Yeah, I tweeted that too. If James Bradbury makes this team and Tristan McCullum doesn't, we're going to have problems, Howie. All right, let's get to our halftime adjustment for the Birds. It's Tanner McKee season, Shane. That's the takeaway, as it has always been. What's your adjustment for the second half?
Yeah, get Matt Patricia off the sideline.
Yeah.
No, I mean, and it's not really the defense, but it's the players that are out there. But yeah, we've now reached the portion of the show where we say, hey, the second half will be better because Tanner McKee is going to be out there. Hopefully that's the case, or hopefully there's just a lot of running the ball and getting this thing over with.
Yeah, my second half adjustment is I need a beer. I need a beer watching this slop on the football field. There's going to be a lot of slop during this second half. Guys, we will be live during postgame right when the clock hits 0. Shane, anything you want to plug before we wrap this up?
Nah, just come hang out with us on the postgame show. Go check out the Eagles Pinpull Network podcast feed. We'll upload the audio there after we're done.
All right, guys. We'll see you at post game for Shane, for myself. Stay awesome, everyone.